I enjoy myself. I mean, I did a movie called Love that went over pretty big with Vlad Nikolovich from the New School. He's a professor down there. I had a small part. They auditioned me for a huge part, but they told me afterwards, after they audition out, we're not going to give you that part, but we like you in our movie.
Yeah.
We're going to hold a small part. I had a very small, but it was an important part. And it was in Tribeca, so I was impressed. You know, not too many people get a chance to be in the Tribeca Film Festival. So
fantastic!
Wow,
yeah.
you know, I had to run up the stairs, come buy a ticket. You know, they said it was sold out, and you know, I got in there anyway, and I made sure I sat in the aisle and I watched my movie.
Good for you.
Good for you.
And it was good. And the New York Times wrote it up nice. The Post wrote it up good. The Daily News, it had a lot of good reviews.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, yeah. So God bless Vlad Nikolovich. And, you know, he hasn't called me to be in any of his other movies. I don't know what's going on, but, you know, we'll see.
Watching, you know, he's in New York.
Well, there was one guy involved with that. I'm not going to mention any names. He got a little annoyed with me because I overdid it when I was doing some volunteer promotion of it.
Oh, really?
And I became a thorn in his side. Maybe I was making him look bad. I'm not going to mention your name, but if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. So let's start the New York right. And don't let me hear you badmouth me either, because I heard it once before. So
Enough of that.
yeah. He knows who he is. His initials, first initial starts with J. I'm not going to say his last name. I'm not going to get involved. But you know, anyway, I did quite a few movies. Next question.
All right, yeah, Albergo, we have a clip of one of your movies here, right? That's internet clip, and we can show a minute or two.
Are you talking about Bronx Paradise? Yeah, well,
Bronx
Wayne German, another great guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah, give us a little background while he's setting it up.
Saying it out, tell us about it.
Yeah, Wayne German and Billy Lapke, great guys to work with, you know, and Mark Sader and James McSherry. I mean, these guys are from the Bronx. I met a whole new group of guys up there that are going to really go somewhere.
Oh, fantastic.
And they gave me a chance to be in their movie, and I'm grateful for that.
All right, here, we're going to give it a show
Bronx
try
Paradise.
and see what happens.
Bronx Paradise. I won over 20-something awards already. It's going, it's all over the world. You're going to see this in the movies pretty soon.
Great.
God bless you, Wayne German.
Okay, wait. All right, hang on 1 second, guys. I'll have it right up.
In the meantime, I could talk about a couple other movies.
Yes, go ahead.
I'm doing another movie here with Jamal Hodges and Giovanni Capitelli from Brooklyn, Capitello rather. He's the second AD, and Jamal is the first. He's the director, and it's called Threading the Needle. And they gave me a role in that, playing a crooked cop. So I thought that was pretty comfortable doing. I'm working with.
You get to play a good guy gone bad.
Exactly, right. Good guy went bad, yeah. So I'm happy with that. Will Frances, maybe I'm pronouncing his last name wrong, but he's in it, my partner. And, you know, I'm very happy to be part of that project.
All right, we're going to roll it now.
All right.
Stephen got hooked on drugs and started robbing social clubs. He needed the money and thought they were an easy mark.
Anybody fucking move! Put the money and jewelry in a fucking bag! I always tell you if one is dead or in jail.
New York's finest doing their sworn duty. I am certainly glad to see my hard-earned tax dollars not going to waste. Arresting innocent people. There's murderers and killers out there, you know?
Lucy, go inside, please.
I don't want to go inside.
Go inside the house already. Hey, officer, let me ask you a question, please. Where you take him? To the precinct or you take him to the central booking?
Yeah, downtown. Don't worry about it. Go inside, old timer. Take a nap.
What's going on?
You couldn't trust anyone in the neighborhood, even if they said they were cops.
Nikki, please, Nikki! Nikki, please, Nikki! Nikki! Please don't do this, Nikki, please! Nikki, please!
Little Stephen, don't you cry. Daddy's gonna buy you a mockingbird. If that mockingbird don't sing, Daddy's gonna buy you a diamond ring.
Do you miss him, Daddy?
Very much.
Relax. Come on. Stevie. You should be around long enough to figure out what's gonna happen next. Stevie, stop crying. You're making my dick hard. Man, you know what I did to guys like you when I was upstate? Forget about it. And by the way, Sunshine says hello.
A lot of awards.
Wow, that looks like a really
That is
scary
very
movie.
strong stuff. The guy was a
Yeah.
loan shark back in the 80s in the Bronx, and he's telling, some of his experiences.
And that's a lot of tough guys in one scene, too.
Oh man, we got
Wow, there was more tough guys in that scene.
we got a guy Bongiorno. He's another good actor,
Uh-huh.
and he's also a lawyer. And so
And
we
tell
got-
us about the actress in that scene, because she was fantastic.
Oh, Carolyn Gorney. Yeah, I was very happy to be working with her. That's the girl that danced with John Travolta back.
Oh, and
Saturday Night Fever? Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
so she-
Wow, I thought she looked familiar.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Carolyn Gorney. Yeah, great girl. and-
Wow.
Terrific actress.
Yeah, she's. You could also see her on. What's the name of that? You've Been Whacked and Geeks to Guidos on YouTube. If you go to that, she's up there. She's on a panel training guys how to become the Guido from a Greek.
That's
He's
hysterical.
a very funny guy. A lot of those guys that are up there, I've worked with on other projects.
That's fantastic.
So you go to YouTube and you'll see the You've Been Whacked and Geeks to Guidos. You'll see Carolyn Gorney up there.
Wow.
Yeah, so Vinnie Vella's up on that movie. We've got a lot of good guys in that. And, I wasn't on it, but like I said, I worked with quite a few
a
of
lot
those
of
people.
these people.
Yeah, so it's just like I haven't been on Sopranos, but I worked with like numerous people that
I
have
was
been
going to
on.
ask about television, yeah.
What
Yeah.
part of the Bronx does that movie take place in?
I think it's in the Trogs next section.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can see the whole movie up there if you
Yeah,
want. Or
right,
I'll
it's
let
up
you know when
there,
it's
right.
going to be screened again.
Yeah.
You'll be invited down.
Oh, great. We'll go see it. It was a great movie.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so that's a film that you've done. Let's talk about some others. What are you working on right now?
I'm in another movie called The Last Gamble with the Stephen Bauer from Scarface movie with Al Pacino.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
And I'm very proud to be working with him. I like Stephen a lot. He's a fantastic guy. And, he was teasing me in the beginning when I first was introduced to him. I'm not going to say what I do to him in the movie, but it's something pretty strong.
Unpleasant.
Exactly.
Okay. I can't. We're talking about movies, and I just can't. But I have
Joe
this-
Goodavage is
Yeah.
the director of that and the writer. So it's about his life story.
Right.
And Stephen's playing Joe Goodavage.
Right.
Okay.
Well, obviously,
Phil
Joni knows.
Malandrino, Stephen Remby. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. As Joni knows, I grew up in a second-generation Italian-American New York City family, and grew up with all the images that we're discussing here. Growing up and growing up as kids back in the '70s, kids who really embraced a lot of the lifestyle that you were showing there. Now, I'm also a member, although not an active one, of an organization that advocates against Italian-American images like the ones that we were seeing here, stereotype type images.
Okay.
Yeah, and stereotyping. And I personally, I disagree with the group I'm a member of because I see the way that people enjoy these images and I'm not afraid of them. But what do you think about, do people ever come up to you and say, that's a negative stereotype, a negative image?
Yeah, some people do, let's face it, this is a world of a lot of action. There's wars breaking out every 2-3 years. Wherever you go, there's a war. Wars are fought with guns.